Peace and positive vibes. Today is a special day, a once in a lifetime occasion. So I had to come and hit you guys up today. Now, I know you love a lot of folks asking, okay, so what makes today so special? Today is the rare conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter. Why is this so rare? The last time this occurred was the year 1856. Okay, so just think about that. That's equivalent to 166 years ago. So this occasion is rare. It really happens. Okay, now mind you, Jupiter and Neptune, they align themselves every 13 years. Okay, even that within itself is a long time period. So that should tell you these two planets, they rarely align themselves or conjunct themselves. Okay, but the thing is this: anytime these two planets either align or conjunct themselves, it's basically a magical time period. Why? Because Neptune represents spirituality, illusions, dreams. Okay, so dreams are made within Neptune. Neptune governs the waters. Okay, it governs the emotions. All right. Jupiter, like I always say in my videos, Jupiter represents the planet of luck, abundance. All right, expansion. So anytime you want expansion and Jupiter is in your horizon or in your chart, trust me, it's a great time of abundance. It's a magical time period. So this is a time for meditation. Okay, this is a time to write down your affirmations. All right, this is even if you burn bay leaves, this is a time. This is the time right now for manifestation. Okay, burn your incense. This is a time to get your mindset in order via what you want to create within this life, within this reality. Okay, so this is that time. And even if you're a Capricorn like myself, we have Pluto right now in our horizon, and Pluto represents rebirth, death, transformation, and it's so vital and funny at the same time, because I just left a part-time gig that I was doing, and it wasn't making any sense, and so I just left it. So like I always tell people, the skies, astrology basically governs life. It basically, this is basically how you predict the future, because the sky is basically a clock. Just like how you put your watch on, you look at your watch and tell the time, it predicts the time. All right, the skies, aka the zodiac, it basically is like a time clock. So you get to predict the future and basically predict events from astrology, the zodiac. Even when we look back to the year 1856, like I said, the last time this conjunction occurred, there was a war between Russia and the France. Now let's fast forward 166 years later. We have this conjunction going on again, and look, we have a war going on with Russia and Ukraine. So it shows how the zodiac basically predicts the future. It predicts events. All right, now even with Neptune within our horizon right now, Neptune, like I said, governs water. Okay, so even physically, this is a time of floods, because Neptune is being affiliated with floods. So anytime you have Neptune within your horizon, it's going to be a chance of severe weather via floods, rainfall, or even tsunamis. All right, but like I said, Neptune represents water. Water is emotions. Okay, so when we look at it from a spiritual aspect, Neptune, a conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter, is going to be a great time of abundance spiritually, that is. Okay, it's going to be a great time to manifest, that is. All right, now with that being said, that doesn't mean that these abundance and magical powers is just going to fall down from the skies and bang, you be a millionaire overnight. No, it doesn't happen that way. Okay, what you got to do, you got to use these different transits astrologically and use the powers via astrology to manifest. Now, how do you do this? You got to write down affirmations. You got to speak these things into reality. The stuff you want, write it down on a piece of paper. Speak that within your reality. First thing in the morning, last thing in the night, even throughout the daytime if you get some chance. But you got to speak these stuff within your reality, because there's power within the tongue. All right? You got to meditate. You got to burn your incense, even if that helps you when you're meditating. Okay? Play some mantra music. I just uploaded a mantra on my channel called I Am Abundant. Play that while you're meditating. You got to speak these things within your reality, and you use the powers, because you got to remember something now. As physical beings within this reality, you are basically like a radio transmitter. We as beings here, we basically get these frequencies from the planets, from the stars, from these different transits. Okay? So, like I said before, astrology is like a time clock. Actually, the zodiac. The zodiac is like a time clock. Okay? It predicts events. Like I said before, when we look back at 1856, in 1856, there was a war between Russia and France. Okay? Now, fast forward 166 years later, we have a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. So, the sky, the zodiac, is like a time clock. You get to predict reality, what is going to happen via future events. Okay? So, this is why it's so vital to understand astrology and know astrology. And not only that, the moon is within Leo right now. Leo is known as the one who has creativity. Okay? Leo also, whatever Leo put its mind to, Leo always is successful. Okay? So now with the moon being in Leo, and we have this great conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter, this is a great time period right now to manifest. All right? The planets are basically aligned so magical right now. Anything you put your mindset to right now, you will create that into reality. So use the planets, use the transits to work for you. And this is what the elites do. This is why, like I always say, this is why the elites rule and the majority serve them, because they understand this and they don't want you to understand this. All right? But peace and positive vibes. Know thy self-worth and use these transits to manifest the life that you want. You are abundant. I am abundant.